Good day, night, maybe morning. Nice to have back again. We are going to go ahead and talk about week number 22. Mr. Polias.
Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. We are starting off at week 22. Here we go.
All right, so as you can see, our normal procedures, we have a weekly video, our agenda for the week, and then we have two scoops for you. Oh, Monifique, they're beautiful. I'm just getting hungry just thinking about them. And then you have your two assignments 29 and 30, and quiz number 16 by the end of the week. Let's go ahead and get started with our slides. As we record this, it's almost lunchtime. I am so hungry. Oh, okay. So week number 22, February 1st. Can you believe it's already February? To February 5th. And those are Monifique. Mr. Plies.
Tacos al pastor. That's what that is. With some pineapple and then some good salsa if you like red or green. I prefer red myself, but you get your salsa of your choice. Anyways, next slide. As you guys can see, by the way, those are called trompos, what you guys see up there.
Sir, can you do the rest of this by yourself? Because I'm okay lunch. Go ahead, sir.
And so as I was saying, week 22, but before we tell you that, those are called trompos right there, where they put the meat and then they have the fire hitting the meat from the backside and it just keeps going around and around. But anyways, week 22 agenda. Scoop 29, Scoop 30, Delta Math assignment 29 and assignment 30. And quiz 16, systems of the equation, will be a combination of substitution and elimination.
Okay, so main objectives, be able to solve systems of linear equations by elimination. So by now we are professionals at being able to do graphing and substitution. Now we're focusing on elimination a little more this week. Being able to create equations from a story and be able to check the solution to make sure the answers are correct. And you can see the chapters 5.2 and chapters 5.2 and 5.3.
So our scoops, again, remember for Scoop 29 and Scoop 30, go to the week number 22 folder. They're going to be interesting this week. They're all connected to do the math. The first one is called Cali Caliente Taquiza, part 1. And then you have your Scoop 30, which is the Cali Caliente Taquiza, part 2. We are going to go over those two in just a sec. Don't forget your scoops are due at the beginning of the class when we give you guys time to complete them. And then we go over them. So you guys should be getting these points always.
He's getting my food ready for me right now. Look at him chopping that big meat for me. Okay, so the question. In 2017, Mr. Plias finally decided to open the business he always wanted to have, a taco stand. He called it the Cali Caliente. Help me out.
Taquiza.
Taquiza. I didn't want to mispronounce it. Miss Al Pastor tacos and burritos became so famous that people from all over the world came to eat at his taco stand. Two of those people were Mr. Tesfel and Mr. Hagen. Since they loved Mr. Plias's food so much, they each placed large orders. Mr. Tesfel decided to buy just for himself 5 burritos and 20 tacos and paid $105. Mr. Hagen decided she was going to buy for her whole family, so she bought 10 burritos and 45 tacos and paid $225. So your scoop here is going to be taking this information and making sense out of it. basically what we've been doing for the last 2 weeks. You are going to decide what variable will represent the cost of each burrito and what variable will represent the cost of each taco. Afterwards, you're going to set up your two equations. Use the story to write two equations that will represent the system of linear equations. Okay, and the whole idea is to solve this answer, which is how can we use the system of linear equations to find out the cost of each taco and each burrito.
As you guys can see, now we have 2 pages of do the math, and one represents each of your scoops pretty much. And this time you don't have a different story. It's the exact same story that Mr. Tesfom just read. However, what you have to do in this case, according to what's highlighted right there at the bottom, it says, based on the story, how much was each taco and each burrito? Use the system of linear equations to find out. How are you going to do that? Well, you guys already created your 2 equations. You also picked your 2 variables in Scoop 29. So now all you guys have to do in order to find the cost of each burrito and each taco is to use elimination to solve the system of equations. So use those 2 same equations you guys created in Scoop 29, and now use elimination and find out what each taco cost and what each burrito cost. That's all, guys.
So again, you will not be able to submit your answers until we open Scoop number 30, but it doesn't mean you can't work ahead and already have your answer in your notebooks, and you could just submit it when we open it for you guys. And once you answer it using elimination, don't stop, check it. Go ahead, plug it back in, see if your answers do give you the right answer. Okay, check your work. You'll have plenty of time to submit your work. Okay, so in Delta Math, what you will be responsible for this week will be assignment number 29, which is systems of equations using elimination part 2 and part 3, which is assignment number 30, and your quiz number 16, which will also cover substitution and elimination. The next week, we're going to have where we cover all 3, okay? So you're going to have a exam coming up, which does graphing, substitution, and elimination, okay? So brush up on the others. Don't just automatically disregard the other. Now you're just only focusing on elimination. You should be reviewing all 3 because our exam is coming up. And as always, don't forget
Mr. Tessel's thinking about
don't forget to turn in your extra credit. For extra credit, submit your work. You were saying, sir?
I said, I think Mr. Tessel's thinking about those tacos. That's why he can't read the system of equation. He's like, which salsa should I use for those?
Yes. There's a
so
typo
we
here.
should go to.
Wait, there's a typo here. This should say Mr. Plies' Cali Caliente.
Taquiza. You know what? It's just that it's under development.
Oh.
I haven't created my logo yet, but I'm gonna give you guys a hint. It's gonna be connected to these here. Okay, it's gonna be something that has to do with it. So for assignment 29, you guys have your weekly 22 weekly video, your elimination level part 2, and elimination guided. Those are your 2 sections for assignment 29. For assignment 30, you guys have, again, 2 sections, elimination level 3, and then determine number of solutions in system. Please remember, everyone, for these 2 assignments, you guys must watch the videos in order to get those points. A lot of you are thinking, I don't need the videos, forget about them. I can do the assignments without them. Okay, that's great, but you're not getting the points. Remember, the videos are part of your assignment. You must watch them to get 100% of the possible points. Lastly, quiz 16, which is systems of equations. You guys will have a combination of substitution and elimination problems. Mr. Tesfom, anything else you want to add to this?
No, that's pretty good. So again, remember, we don't forget what we have learned to get new materials. We just keep adding and building more to it. That is about it for this week, ladies and gentlemen. You might be hungry the whole week looking at the slides. And if you do, just come back and look at these slides again. Oh,
or go buy some tacos.
that's it.
Cali Caliente Taquiza. It's located at.
The address is the construction. I got that very weak.